So most of the SaaS founders spend hours creating content and still did not get any engagement from it. So here I will explain you how to create a month worth content which will get you enough engagement, which will get you enough customers, and which will get you enough visibility from it. So let's dive in. So now you can see I have the exact template which is made by me, which I used a lot to help SaaS founders to create content. So here I have break down each and every process so you can duplicate it for your content. So let's dive in. So the first step, the first and the foremost step is to define your content pillars. And this is one of the important steps, and this is ignored by 90% of SaaS founders. So you have to define your content pillars. Make sure every post connects back to your product's value. So the first pillar is product journey. Here you are talking about your product. Purpose is to build trust. So here I also given an example. You can see that how we reduced churn by 17% last sprint. So here you are talking about your product, how your product can solve this issue. The second pillar is industry insight. Industry insight main purpose is to build authority. So what is industry insight? Industry insight are basically the insights of your community, of your niche industry, where you give news about it, where you talk about the trends, where you talk about controversial opinions, where you talk about some positive and negative news. So you can see I have given an example like why 80% of SaaS onboarding fails in week one. So this you're talking about general industry insight. Third one is the founder POV. Founder's POV purpose is to build trust as well as relatability among your targeted audience. You can see the example what I do differently if I started product today. You're talking about your product, you're talking about your life, you're talking about yourself, which the main purpose is to build trust and relatability among the target audience. The fourth pillar is about the customer wins. Here you can talk about your customer wins, like how you helped a client by solving his issue through your product. You can see the example a client used my product and cut costs by 40%. You're talking about how your product helped that client to cut costs to 40%. The next pillar is vision and future. Here you are giving inspiration to people. You can see the example a goal help 1,000 foundership faster. Exactly, you are helping 1,000 founders. That's your goal. That's your inspiration. You are giving and also taking inspiration. So you talk about inspiration, future, vision in this pillar. So these are the five pillars that I use most to create content for the SaaS founders. And last, I also want to give a tip. You can see that you can make multiple content on each pillars. Exactly, you can make tons of content. You can make hundreds of content from one pillar. So this making pillars is the goal strategy. Please do it. And 90% of founders missed it. So next important step is to create content. And how you can create content? You can create content through AI. Yeah, exactly. You can use AI. There is no shame to use AI. It's the world of AI and it helps you to give content ideas. So here I have given some AI prompts that you can use to create content. And it will help you to give crux about like how you can use prompt to create content. So the prompt one, it's about the product story. You're talking about your product. So the prompt is write 5 short LinkedIn post ideas about the story behind building your product and the highlights, learning, struggles, and milestone. So here you will get 5 LinkedIn post ideas where it will talk about your highlights, where it will talk about the learnings from that product you got, from the struggles. So you can get 5 content ideas from it. Next prompt two is about user problem. Like you have to highlight user problems that your product going to solve. It means you are attacking your target audience. Prompt is list 10 pain point posts for SaaS founders trying to. Here you have to mention about your product which is solving the issue and make sure that each pain point includes a relatable hook. So the next prompt is prompt 3, where you talk about the market insight, industry insight. So the prompt is give 5 thought leadership ideas for SaaS founders about trends in your industry. Make sure to avoid generic insight which are very cliche and very vague. Prompt 4 is about the micro wins. Here you can talk about the tiny wins while making that product. So the prompt is write 5 tweet style ideas sharing tiny product updates that reflect progress and momentum. Yeah. So yeah, now you can use all this prompt to make content ideas. And in last, I also want you to give a bonus hack, which is very important. Add this line after every product, which is Make the tone founder to founder, not corporate, but conversational, confident, and valuable. Yeah, it's an important hack. Make sure you're telling the AI that don't be AI, don't be corporate, be human, be like founder itself. Don't be bullshit, don't be cliche, be conversational, be confident, and valuable. So, after defining your content pillars and creating content ideas, the next important step is to repurpose. So now you can turn one idea into multiple formats. Formats like Twitter, LinkedIn, Insta, TikTok, YouTube. So you can see that I have given the format list and also given some example to let you know. So let's take an example. So we built this feature in 3 days. Here's what broke. So in this topic, you can post tweets on Twitter. And even in this topic, you can make LinkedIn posts too. In LinkedIn post, you can expand it into a mini case study. You can also make short form video content for your reels, for TikTok, for YouTube shorts. You can record a video about talking what you have learned this week. And you can also make newsletter snippet from the same topic. And last, I also want you to give an optional prompt. For me, it's not an optional prompt. It is the most important prompt. So you can rewrite this post into a punchier hook for LinkedIn and X, and you can use the same strategy for Reels, Shorts, and TikTok. So after defining your content pillars, after creating content ideas, now in the last step is optimization. So in optimization, you have to track views, saves, and replies. These are the most important things. You have to track views, saves, and replies of your viral content. You have to check which content gives you the saves, which content gave you the replies, content gave you the shares, which content gave you the views, which content gives you the likes. All that matters. Second step in the optimization is to republish top three performers next month with new intros. You have to check that which videos get you more likes, which videos get you more views, so you can republish it with the new intro. And the third step of optimization is to turn your viral post into three different angles, like story angle, lesson angle, frameworks. That's it. So this is the exact proven system that helps SaaS founders build dozens of content. You can have a 15-minute call with us where we will discuss about your product and how we can grow your product through content. And don't forget to grab this complete template for free. The link is in description. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, peace.